Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today for this Donorbox demo, I should say. My name is Jenna, and I am the nonprofit advocate here at Donorbox. And today I am joined by my product manager, partner in crime, Daniel here, who so graciously hopped in to do this demo today. So for those of you who are not familiar with Donorbox, we provide nonprofits with simple and effective tools to manage their online fundraising activities and connect with individual donors on a deeper level. To date, we have helped 50,000 organizations raise over $1 billion. To learn more, you can visit us on our site at donorbox.org. Before I get started, I just want to note that the session will be about 45 minutes long with plenty of time allotted at the end for Q&A. It's going to be a lot of Q&A for this one. Please feel free to drop questions in the chat box throughout the presentation, and I will be behind the scenes marking questions. And Sophie is also behind the scenes helping out today. So Sophie, say hi if you're here. This session, again, is being recorded, and all registrants will receive the link to the recording and the slide deck. Don't worry, we have got you covered. And all right, today I am so excited to introduce a feature that we just launched, memberships. Memberships has been the most awaited feature of the season, and we're so excited to roll this out before year end for all of you. We are now in beta, which means that this is just the beginning of our memberships feature, and we can't wait to hear what you think and continue to build it to better fit your needs. So let me get my slide deck going here. What we'll cover today, we'll briefly talk about how a membership program can benefit your organization. So odds are, if you're already here, you have already considered the many, many benefits. And then Daniel will lead you through a live demo of the feature. He'll show you how to easily launch a Donorbox membership campaign and show you how to manage it in your dashboard. After that, we will hop into Q&A. So it should be an easy one today. Now, as always, I like to start every session out with a poll question. I just launched the poll. Does your organization have a membership program? Yes, no, not yet, but you're planning to launch one, or other, whatever that may be. Go ahead and drop it in the chat. And if you answered yes, or that you're planning to launch one, drop in the chat what you're using your membership program for. We'd love to see what you are up to. So majority so far saying no. Not yet, but we're planning to launch one is right behind that. It's kind of neck and neck with yes. We'll give it just a few more seconds and then we'll move along. Donorbox in a very clumsy Excel sheet. Annie, that is okay. This is a great graduation from Excel sheets. We've got you covered, and there is no shame in that at all. All right, let's see. I'll go ahead and close that poll. So the majority of folks are saying no, they don't have one yet. But Hazel, I'm so glad that you are saying that this is really good timing for you. I think this is great timing as well, as we all wrap up year end and we think about what our new year wants to look like. I'm so glad that you guys can consider this tool and think about moving forward with a membership program in the new year. It's a great time to roll new things out, right? So here we are. So what is a membership program? To put it simply, it's a program that offers supporters benefits in exchange for their monthly or annual dues. Membership programs can be used across so many different industries, from the arts to advocacy groups, to zoos, online journals, professional associations, recreational clubs, and so much more. So there's a great fit for memberships in so many different industries here. And what's the purpose of having a membership program? Well, again, to put it simply, to recruit, engage, and retain. That's a big one, retain your supporters. And again, memberships has been the most awaited feature of the year because it has so many incredible benefits. Membership is a powerful way to connect with your supporters, create a sense of loyalty that can help grow your organization. So here are 4 benefits or 4 ways that memberships can benefit your organization. They provide a source of predictability. With a well-designed membership program, you can count on the revenue from members year after year. How great is that? Revenue that you can depend on. This is what we all need. And it provides a platform for advocacy. Membership connects you with your supporters in a personal and meaningful way. Members often feel a strong connection to the organization and its mission, and so they'll be your strongest advocates for support. And a way to build community across your cause. This is a big one. Many nonprofits use their membership programs as a base for community outreach and engagement, including exclusive social events and gatherings that get people engaged in the work that your organization does. And an opportunity to strengthen relationships with your current supporters. By having multiple levels of members, you can offer exclusive benefits that appeal to each of them, whether you're offering an individual or family package membership or a bronze, silver, or gold package. This is really great, and it will keep them engaged with your organization again, year after year. I can personally say that I have been a member of many nonprofit organizations throughout the past decade, and I have never felt more connected to those organizations, and I truly feel that the benefits are just wonderful. So whether you have a membership program already and want to move your campaign over to Donorbox, or you're planning to launch a new membership program for your organization, we are here to help with this feature. It's easy to get started and set up a membership campaign in just a few minutes. I know I say this about all of our tools, in just a few minutes, but it's true, and you'll see that in just a moment. We'll also be hosting a more in-depth webinar in the new year to talk about membership program best practices, pro tips, and use cases. So stay tuned for that announcement in the new year. All right, Daniel, are you ready to take it away?
Sure. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you a brief demonstration of how to create a membership and how to manage, well, view, donations and donors that are associated with a membership. Afterwards, I am also going to review some planned features that we have for membership going into 2022. So with that, I'm going to share my screen and give you the demo. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Can everybody see my screen right now? Yep, there it is. All right. So first things first is when you want to get to your memberships, we're going to go under account, and under payment methods, you can see it right here, memberships. Now, initially, this is going to be blank, but you can add tiers here. So this is for monthly, and below, you can also have annual. So let's just fill in annual. So let's just do bronze, let's say 100, and then silver, 200, and then gold, 300. All right, we'll save. Membership tiers have been saved. Great. So once we have our tiers established, either monthly, annual, or both, you can create your membership campaign. So it's very similar to a donation form. You really don't need to worry about relearning anything, as you can simply just use your knowledge from what you did from the donation form. So let's just do sample membership. Great.
Daniel, can you switch the page that you're sharing?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
That's all right. Thank you.
I'm going to stop sharing for a second and then share that new tab. Membership. Here we go. So this is what I was referring to just a moment ago. So you have your membership tiers already pre-established here. If you need to change them, you can go and manage them. You have your membership intervals, whatever is visible, and then you can set your defaults, recommended intervals, just like the donation form. And then currently you can give donors the option to leave a comment. Now, as you can see, it's pretty bare bones, but don't worry. As I mentioned before, we have a lot planned for memberships. And as the next year progresses, you're going to see a lot more options that you can work with. But for now, let's create our campaign. Great. So you can either choose to view your membership form, continue editing, or go back to your campaigns. So we go back, campaigns. So we have sample membership. You manage your tiers right here. You even have your QR code, just like a regular campaign. And you can also embed it into your website, just like a normal donation form. Now, when you want to search donors or donations for memberships, you can do that now. We have filters that include membership right here. So, and it's also specified right here. So instead of a monthly plan, it'll specify membership right here. Now, if we just want to show only memberships, mind you, this is from a previous donation that I made earlier to test this out. And then if you don't want to see any memberships, you can remove that from the filter there as well. Now, if we go to donors, similar. If you click membership, you can filter by tiers. So I have a bronze tier already there. If I apply, there you go. That's my bronze tier. And then if also I click on the user, you can see their membership status on their donor profile as well. So has their sign up date, expiration date, since it was an annual membership, status active. So as you can see, again, it's very bare bones, but let me kind of go over what we have planned so that you can see where the direction that we're heading for in terms of membership. Let me consult my notes 1 second. So things that we have planned right now are going to be modifying the receipts on a per membership campaign basis. Others include reminder emails with invoices for memberships 1 week before the monthly or 1 month before the annual to tell them that their card will be charged and that their membership renewal is coming up. Other things that we are planning is giving access to content based on membership tiers. This is either through an API or Zapier. The ability to upsell the next membership tier. This is being researched, so it's a little, abstract in the moment, but this is what we're looking into. Creating segments within the back end based on membership tiers, membership applications, offering group memberships, a way to handle membership benefits, grandfathering present members when a membership subscription changes, and then commitments to specific time periods for memberships. These are things that we are currently working on, and we hope to have available to everyone by the end of 2022. With that, that is essentially our demo for now. Please let us know if you have any features that you wish to see going into the next year, so that we can establish and shape this feature to suit your needs. Santi, by the end of 2022. Offline donations to memberships is not currently a function, but we can look into that.
Awesome. Thank you, Daniel, for that. I've been busy marking questions while you were going through the demo. I'm sure that you have plenty, so keep them coming in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and work from the top in my questions tab here. So Abijoy and Sophie, if you're behind the scenes, if you can help me mark those. As I'm in the other tab, that would be great. So we'll start at the top here. Daniel, if you can shed some light on some of these. Bobby's asking, oh, these are moving fast, guys. Thanks for bearing with me. Actually, we'll start with Clark. Clark, this is an easy one to answer. Can names of membership levels be customized, i.e. not bronze, not silver, not gold? And the answer there is yes. So to put it simply, go ahead.
Yeah, when you go into the account settings under membership, you can customize the tier names and amounts.
All right, easy enough. Now, let's see, from Scott, he asks, can this be a gateway or bridge to get content on a website? Think news sites that require a sign-in to read articles first. There's typically a sign-in apparatus. Do you have any thoughts on that, Daniel?
I don't. So full disclosure, I am not the product manager that was working actively on this product. I'm stepping in for one of my colleagues. So if there's any questions that I can't answer, such as this one, I will defer to him on getting these answers addressed.
Perfect. And everyone, we are saving this chat here, and we'll make sure that whether we answer you live or after this session today, that we have gathered all of your feedback and your questions so that you're going into memberships fully informed. So thank you so much. And let's see. And this would be Zark's Roadhouse as well, but I'll launch it anyways. Any insights on how this would map into the Salesforce fields?
Zark would definitely be the one to know the answer to this. He was the PM that was working on this, and he will also be he's also our resident Salesforce expert. So we will have them take a look at this and give you an answer when available.
Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. So from here, thanks for bearing with me. We have so many questions, you guys. Can we share a list of what we're currently working on for memberships?
I believe we're going to, currently that's not available, but we are working on making roadmaps more transparent and more available to the our users, essentially.
Awesome. Thank you. And this one's from Cameron. Can you set a static date on which a monthly or yearly membership member is charged?
A static date? I don't believe so.
Okay. Good one to note. And can you add custom fields such as phone, address, committee interest, etc.?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, I'm plugging through here. Can we transfer recurring monthly donations to monthly memberships?
I think so, at least on our end, but not natively through the application right now.
Okay. And scrolling through here. Hang on, I've got a glitch in my questions. Give me one moment, you guys. I'm seeing the same question a few times here. So, okay. This one is for me. Will you be creating and sharing a Q&A for this webinar? So yes, what we will do is we are going to post this recording in the Donorbox knowledge community along with the slide deck. We can throw in some frequently asked questions in that post as well. Everyone who has registered for this webinar will receive an email, most likely on Monday since it's Friday already, with the link to the recording and all those resources. So don't worry. Again, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that you're coming into your adventure into memberships fully informed and equipped. Let's see. Peter, can you elaborate more on your question here? It says, how can we deal with the current recurring plan subscribers, which are various monthly amount? So if you could elaborate a little bit more on that question, we'd love to answer that one for you. And we have some similar ones about Salesforce here. Let's see. This one from John. We're a small nonprofit. The question is, how many persons do you recommend be responsible for overseeing the membership data? So this can be different for any nonprofit. If you're a small nonprofit, we're talking 20 people on staff or 5 people on staff. That can look very different. In my experience in the nonprofit world, we've only ever had one membership manager, and they oversaw everything from nurturing the members, overseeing the program, and looking after that data. So I think it can be different for anyone. There's really no catch-all response there. But in my experience, in many different sizes of nonprofits, all the way from 25 people on staff to 90 people on staff, I've experienced just one membership manager for this, but it's whatever you need, right? So I know that's wishy-washy. I hope that answered your question a little bit. So this one's from Tom and Daniel. I think I could probably direct this one to you. Do you have any plans to also have an event management function?
Yes, that is currently being worked on, and we hope to have that out released very soon. My other colleague, Jimmy, is the one that is currently working on our events and ticketing feature.
Yes, that is very exciting. I've gotten to test it out just a little bit. I'm really excited for this one to roll out. So very timely and great question there. Keep your eyes peeled for that announcement. And another one, we should talk about this. Is there any annual fee for a membership program, or what are the fees associated?
So the fees is 2.95% platform fee. That is the total. That is not in addition to our current platform fee. It is just whatever membership dues you receive. It is 2.95%.
Perfect. And we have a few questions about fees here, so I think that covered it. So if you have a monthly membership, how would you give donations in addition to having a membership? With Donorbox, you've got now your membership campaign and your donate button, your donation form, and those are two different things. So if you've got a member that's signed up, say, for a monthly membership or an annual membership, and they're giving regularly in that way, and they still want to donate, they're feeling generous, maybe they got a bonus or they're just feeling the holiday spirit, they can go over to your Donorbox donation form and donate right there. So that's kind of the nice thing is you're opening up so many different streams of revenue, and you have the option to utilize both of these at the same time. Do you have anything to add to that, Daniel?
I don't.
Awesome. Perfect. Let's see. Is adding perks to different membership levels something that will be added? Membership, gold membership, you get this. Silver membership, you get this. Also, will we be able to document when those perks are being used? That is a great question, Daniel. Do you know how to tackle that one?
I don't really want to say concretely yes or no, because I'm not the one spearheading, or wasn't the one spearheading these efforts. I would have to defer to Zark, who was the one who was handling all of this.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Another one here. What if we don't want to charge for membership? Will we get charged? Patricia, can you elaborate a little bit more on that? Are you, so with your membership program, you don't want to charge any monthly or annual dues? Is that what I'm understanding? And I'll keep an eye out in the chat for your response here. Lots of great questions, everybody. That's correct. Any thoughts around that? How to launch a membership form without having there be any membership fees, Daniel?
I'm not entirely sure, but the charge for membership is solely based on the fees. So if it's $0 hypothetically, then it would be 0 platform fees. But again, that's kind of an interesting use case that I'm not entirely sure how we would address that.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we have so many great questions rolling in. All, thank you so much for bringing these to us. So you mentioned that you can transfer monthly donations to monthly memberships through Donorbox, but not on our own. Can you elaborate on what we need to do to get that started?
So I think you would just need to get in touch with support regarding that, and then we can have our developers look at that, because we would essentially need to move the data over and apply like certain criteria to it. We'd also need more information on your part as to like how we would define like what goes where.
Sure. Perfect. And I love this question from Cameron. I'm going to go ahead and tackle this one. What are the benefits of using membership campaigns over recurring donor campaigns? So again, with memberships, what's a little different from a recurring donor program is that members are often given perks, whether it's access to exclusive material or events, or if you're a nonprofit that offers ticketing for things, whether you're an arts organization, a museum, a zoo, a certain number of tickets for that month or for that year. So the perks are up to you, what you want to offer members. And that's usually what that exchange looks like. Members get something in exchange for their annual dues, whether that's swag or anything else. Whereas the recurring donors, they're giving monthly, but they're not usually, though the perk is that they're giving to their favorite charity, and that's wonderful on its own, they're not usually receiving swag or tickets or exclusive access to events. So it's a little different in that way. And again, Cameron, we're going to be hosting in the new year a webinar on use cases, best practices, and pro tips. And we're really going to dive into the many benefits of memberships and the different ways that you can use them. So I hope that answered your question. I know it was a very simple response there. Let's see here. We have a lot of questions around transferring. So again, if you've got any technical questions around membership, you can email support@donorbox.org. I swear I'm not biased when I say this. Our customer success team is amazing, world-class, and very responsive very quickly, and they'll be sure to help you navigate through any of these technical realms regarding membership or anything else. All right, we're plugging through here. Daniel, do you see any more questions that you would like to address? I know we have tackled a lot.
Let's see. I'm looking through.
And making
yes.
sure I didn't. Oh, go ahead.
I see. Can organizations from Africa create a campaign? Yes.
Wonderful. Can we call this by another name instead of membership? That's a great question, Ken.
No, not currently.
All right. Scrolling through everyone, I want to make sure I'm not missing any big questions here. Thank you. Will
Can
there
you add
be,
custom fields? Oh, sorry.
yeah, no, go ahead.
When you say, Bobby, when you say custom fields, are you referring to the form itself or the data inside the donor profile?
We'll keep an eye out in the chat for that.
Okay.
Both.
Both. So in the donor profile, yes. On the form, not yet.
Perfect. Will there be an API interface?
There was some notes of APIs in like the plan features, but I'm not sure how well developed that is.
Okay, awesome. Everyone, these are great insights and feedbacks. Again, if we don't have a strong response for you today, we are taking note of it. We are going to also save this chat, send it to our product managers, and again, make sure that you have all the support you need as you're exploring this feature. Will the donor be able to manage their membership on their own login? It's a great question.
They should be. I have to confirm with Zark on how that looks on the donor's end right now.
Perfect. Excellent. And I see someone just hopped in. Sorry, I was late. Is this recorded? Yes, it is. Don't worry, we've got you covered, and we will send you an email with the link and all the resources mentioned by Monday. So thanks for being here. I'm glad that you hopped on. It doesn't matter what time. All right, let's see. Any others we can tackle? All these are really, really great questions. Well, as we're waiting for some more questions to roll on in, I want to check in on the chat. How are y'all feeling? Are we excited about memberships? What are your next plans for membership? Are you planning to launch something in the new year? Annie, thank you so much for your feedback, as always. Really appreciate you being here. What kind of resources do you want to see from us for memberships? You know, whether it's more webinars, more blogs, frequently asked questions, a place in our Donorbox knowledge community to go to talk about memberships. Let us know how we can support you. Cautiously optimistic, Jeff. I think that's a great response for launching any new program. I think that is a good catch-all for any nonprofit professional there. Stephanie, so glad that you're feeling excited here. Great question from Teresa here. Is there a time limit to the membership being live? Will it be deleted after a certain amount of time?
No, it's there.
Yep. Yes.
Just kind of reiterating what Jenna said. We do want to hear your ideas and thoughts and your feedbacks regarding this. As mentioned previously, this is still more or less a beta, so bear with us. You know, functionality is pretty limited right now, but we are working hard to make this a very robust feature and one that can suit your use cases and your needs. So do not hesitate to reach out to anyone with use cases, you know, needs that you have with respect to membership, or really any feature, because we are listening and we do want to make sure that we are providing the most amount of support that we can for your organizations.
Yes, thank you so much. And we have a whole slew of questions coming in now. This is great. Well, this one from Neil, where does the Donorbox knowledge community gather? So Aberjoy, if you're still online, could you please drop the link to the knowledge community? And everyone, when you receive that email, there it is. So go ahead and click on that left-hand corner and you can hop right into the knowledge community to ask more questions if we didn't get to them today. You will also receive an email from us with this recording that will guide you into the Donorbox Knowledge community. So this is an amazing platform where you can connect with like-minded nonprofit individuals that are working on the same things that you are. So it's a great place to bounce ideas off of your peers and also connect with our Donorbox Knowledge community managers to get any of your questions answered.
To add to Jeff's concern, we are not supplanting recurring plans. Those are going to be same as always. So don't worry.
Yes, absolutely. And is it possible to have this kind of webinar monthly? I love that question since I am the one hopping on the webinars, and we've got a great team behind us. We are making plans for the new year and scheduling out what we will be offering our audience here. So again, stay tuned for more webinar announcements, and you can always check up on what we've got planned on webinars.donorbox.org. And as with any webinar, we always send out those promotional emails to let you know what we're up to. So really appreciate that.
Yep. And again, we're here. We'll listen. We're here to listen to your needs, concerns, and what have you. So feel free to just, reach out to us and let us know what you think.
Perfect. Let's see. And I am seeing everybody's feedback. It would be great to hear from Zark about how this will sync with Salesforce. Yes, absolutely agree. I'm going to ping Zark right after this webinar here, let him know the great responses that we're getting. He would be the perfect person from this. And we've talked about rolling out some more Salesforce materials as well. So this will certainly be on our radar, and really appreciate you bringing this to our attention, everyone. All right, let's see. We'll do one more good scroll through, make sure we didn't miss anyone here. Let's see. Any plans for engagement features with members via emails or some other means?
We're really looking into the emails thing. So this is something that we're pretty serious about. It's still in its early stages, but we do want to have some sort of mail integration on the platform. Not just for membership, but for just in general.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we are looking into MailChimp, Jeff. We haven't really come up with like a solid platform that we're going to rely on, but we are pretty serious about this. I don't think it would be in the first quarter. It wouldn't be in the first half of 2022. It would most likely be later, but we are doing active research in bringing this because it is pretty highly requested.
Awesome. Perfect. All right, let's see here. We are rounding out our session. We do have a few more minutes for anything that we may have missed. We had a lot of questions coming in here. So if somehow we skipped over yours, feel free to drop it in the chat now. We'll make sure we answer it. And again, everyone, really appreciate this feedback, all the thoughtful questions. We are so excited to bring you more features as the year develops, and we are designing everything with you in mind. So really appreciate that. And my plug for the day is memberships is live and it's free to start using now. So be sure to log into your Donorbox account and check it out, test it out, see what it looks like, how you're feeling. And if you have any questions as you are exploring your membership campaign creator, you can, again, always email us at support@donorbox.org, and we are happy to walk you through any of those processes. And again, the session is being recorded, and you will receive an email with the recording and any resources that we've mentioned throughout the presentation. And we've got one more from Jeff. Let's see. To be clear, a membership that uses Stripe would be the 2.9% plus the 2.2%. Is that correct, Daniel?
Yeah, the only thing that's different from normal pricing is the platform fee. which would be the 2.95%.
Thanks everyone for your feedback. I'm delaying the end of our session here just in case we've got some last minute questions coming in. But again, my plug for the day is to log off of this session after this, log into Donorbox, into your account, and start exploring your membership campaign. It is live and it is waiting for you to explore. And again, if you have any questions, you can email us at support@donorbox.org. And on behalf of everyone here at Donorbox, we want to thank you for the work that you do to serve your community every day. And we are so very proud to provide the tools and resources you need to help you help others. So I think that's it. I think we've rounded out the session. Again, thank you so much, everyone. And we will be reviewing your feedback thoroughly. So have a great weekend.
Take care, everyone.